Alabama State, Southern University, Swac football. What else can you ask for? Let's get into the video.
P-I-M-P, I believe I am. K-I-N-G, I'ma need my crown. Yes, sir. Move at light speed out my way, goddamn. Get out the way, you gotta get out the way, homie. P-I-M-P.
Welcome back. I'm your boy Scotty. You're watching Off Script. And before I get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And like I've always said, it's free. Why not do it? So I'm gonna give a quick recap of the game. Some good, some bad, some key players that I've seen, okay, over the time in my good and bad. But let's get into it. First thing up, Alabama State. We'll get with that. The bad, hurting themselves. Alabama State was killing themselves with unforced errors, penalties. Every time they got in the red zone, they seemed like they couldn't capitalize and something went wrong. If it was a high snap, drop pass, penalties, false start, one thing after another. If you're going to be a good team and maybe even a great team, you can't have these things happen. All right. Next, this has to go, I would say, a little bit to the play calling. Maybe the coach didn't want to open the playbook up, but not using Ezra Gray and Merritt at the same time in the backfield, I feel is a big, big mistake. They are your two biggest electrifying playmakers outside of Michael Jefferson. And to have them on the field makes the defense have to hold both of them accountable, not just one. So if you do a play action or option route or anything like that, eyes are on both of those backs, because at any time, either one can go to the house with that. So it's a misuse of personnel when you have two studs like that in the backfield and you don't put them on the field at the same time. So that goes to coaching. Last but not least, I got to put the kicker on here. I mean, you got one job, bro. You had one job. Now, granted, it's spring football, so it's not the end-all, be-all, but when your team fights as hard as it did to get back into the game, take the lead, come back down, drive down to make a kick to seal the game, you're the kicker. At practice, you kick. That's it. One job. Work on it. Get your skill set up. Do what you have to do, because games are going to come down to your leg, because Alabama State is not going to, I don't believe Alabama State is going to blow anybody out, but I do feel like their games are always going to be competitive. So your foot is going to be needed. Understand? Now the good. Alabama State fans, alumni, admirers of the program. You have two monsters on defense. Colton Adams and Ersad Davis. And I hope I'm saying your name right, Ersad. I apologize if I'm not. But these two boys right here, oh, they legit. Oh, they legit. They were everywhere. Number 4, monster goal line stand in the beginning of the first quarter. Southern was on the 2. They couldn't get into that thing. All right. Ersad Davis was flying off the field. I mean, he was flying off the tape. I'm watching the game live, and I'm just like, who is this number 6? He was killing, all right? So you guys, your defense is in good hands with number 4, number 6, roaming that backfield, because trust me, forced fumbles, hits. Alabama State might not win a lot of games, but one thing I can promise you is that you're going to have to tighten up your chin strap, and you better come play, because them boys going to hit. Understand? Number 2, Ryan Nettles. Redshirt freshman quarterback. Shout out to him. He started off a little shaky with the pick 6, fumble, snap. I mean, it just seemed like whatever could go wrong was going wrong. I didn't think he was going to make it to the end of the game, but shows what I know. Stepped up, got the composure together, and looked good. I mean, by damn near the end of the game, he's going head-to-head with LADARIUS, putting his team in position to take to tie the game with the field goal at the end. Of course, like I said, the kicker misses it, but Ryan Nettles was throwing some darts, making great plays. Just work on the ball security a little bit, work on sliding. Other than that, I think you have a real gem in Ryan Nettles and a true quarterback who does not bring his eyes down, and I like that. Good job, Ryan. And last but not least, number 3 goes back to the two dogs, Ezra and Merritt. If they're not on the field every single play, something is wrong. Because them boys can fly. They can run. They get it to you. They got the wiggles. They got the cut. They got the speed. They have it all. This team needs to revolve around the run game and then play action pass off of it to help Ryan feel a little bit more comfortable, get a lot more easy reads. But the coach has to coach this scheme up because he has some players in that backfield and they will get the job done for you. All right, now to Southern. The bad. First things first, the passing attack. It has to get better. It just simply has to get better. I mean, there's some overthrows. It's spring football. I understand. It's timing. It's routes. All that comes with it. Not enough practice time. I get it. It just has to get better. Simple as that. LADARIUS is electrifying with his feet, but his arm has to come. And if his arm and his feet come together, something's going to be a true problem because LADARIUS is a problem. Defensive conditioning. I saw by third and fourth quarter that Merritt and Ezra were wearing down the defensive line as well as the front seven. They were getting bigger and bigger chunk plays. So that's what spring football comes, conditioning. You know, haven't been practicing that much with COVID and understand like that. But that's one of the bad things I did see. Southern has to finish drives. You guys have to finish drives. I believe that with LADARIUS and Devon, you should be able to do better jobs at finishing drives. There should be no reason why there should be a goal line stand on your 2 when you have those 2 in the backfield, especially with LADARIUS being as electric with his feet. So do better at finishing drive. Focus on that as well, okay? Now the good. Top 1, your front 7. Your front 7 is ridiculous, all right? That D-line, the linebacking core, it's legit. The first quarter really showed what they could do with the right conditioning because they came out with the intent to play, and literally they didn't get a first down, I don't think, until like maybe 3 minutes into the first quarter. So, and a part of that was a little bit on Ryan Nettles as well, being, you know, redshirt freshman, probably his nerves. But once again, you only can play who's in front of you, and the defense did their job. Number 2, LADARIUS SKELTON, your quarterback. He is electrifying. I call him Steve McNair because of his wiggles and how he can move out the pocket, I mean, it looks so smooth how he does it. He gave the guy like the double shoulder roll in the pocket. It was like, ooh, 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 ooh. That's stupid. Put him in the Maytag. All right. Now, with his feet, electrifying. I mean, I think he went for over 100 yards just rushing, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't have the stats with me, but I believe he did. His arm accuracy and talent has to get better. He has to hit open receivers. He has to be able to he has to be able to hit those open receivers when the opportunities arise, because if he does that, this game is just it's just a different game. It's really a blowout because he can hit you any way possible. So you can't just key in on one thing. But overall, he is electrifying. He'll get you out of a wet paper bag. That boy is elusive. And last but not least, you found a way to win. That's the point of games. That's what great teams do. They find a way to win. If it's 3 points, 1 point, 2 point, it does not matter. A win is a win is a win. How they say in Fast and Furious?
Ask any racer, any real racer. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Exactly. All right. So congratulations on your win. Bounce back, get better, come back right, and do it all over again. All right. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below what were your keys to the game, what you thought about the game, and anything else you want to talk about. Okay. I'm your boy Scotty. You've been watching Off Script, and you know what I'ma do. I'ma holler. God bless.
P-I-M-P, I believe I am. K-I-N-G, I'ma need my crown. Yes, sir. Move at light speed out my way, goddamn. Get out the way, you gotta get out the way, homie. P-I-M-P, I believe I am. Oh, yeah? K-I-N-G, I'ma need my